And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches, Frontline League over on X, Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We do appreciate that. Joining me, I am your co-host, Scott. I need to say that part first. But joining me, I think for the second time, maybe first, but like your fifth overall Trenches, is CT. CT's here. CT, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to preview a big show upcoming. Very tired, like already exhausted, and it's only Wednesday, but very excited to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're recording this on Wednesday. It's not our usual Thursday. I'm busy tomorrow, and Bearmy's like, I can't do it tonight at 2 last minute. Then CT goes, well, I can jump in. So let's do it. So I think, CT, you've covered for a couple Trenches before, like in the middle of shows and whatnot, and when I like blew my knee out, basically. And I think one other one, like out of 200 of these, you've done, I think, 4. So
There's been a couple of them, just here and there.
Yeah,
I think holidays maybe with you were traveling or something. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but
we're not at double digits yet, but we're probably getting there. But yeah, like CT said, it's a big show this weekend. We got SummerSlam on Saturday and Sunday. If you're not ready enough for it, there's 3-hour pre-shows on both nights. That's longer than the actual show probably. But anyway, our stuff is coming up on that same time frame. It's a 6 o'clock Eastern show with a 3 o'clock Eastern pre-show, meaning a 2 p.m. Eastern deadline for a Saturday night show. It's, again, the show's at 6, so everything keeps bumping up earlier, and keep that in mind. The picks page, I have it right here. It is up and live, ready to go. You can put your picks in right now for this. There's a lot more matches than usual because it's a 2-day show. It's like Mania's now. There's like 6 or 7 per. And I love that. It's more for us to work with, thank God. Right, CT? Like, we can have ladder matches on WWE shows and stuff on these, so yeah.
And less bonuses. I mean, I think it plays around much nicer, but I'll take it.
Well, per usual for us, it is August 2nd is the day we consider it, or August 3rd. How do we consider it again? We always consider it like the first day,
We consider it the Sunday.
The
like
Sunday,
in
that's
kayfabe,
right.
the Sunday, so it'd be the 3rd.
That's right, because our stand and delivers are usually Saturday, and then our Manias are Sunday. That's right. So yeah, so our Sunday, August 3rd is our WrestleMania, but your deadline for all that stuff, your picks page is right here, is Saturday, August 2nd at 2 p.m. So 2. You can put your picks in right now. This is Wednesday night. The picks page is right here. Put your picks in. We got some newcomers who've been around. It is descending of how much you think it's going to win. So if you're going to top lock Cena, put 12 on it. You can't use 12 again. So if you think Gunther's going to retain, the highest you can go is 11, or you can swap them around. But don't put 2 things for 12. Don't put 2 things for 10, stuff like that. So please keep that in mind. And also, there's some stipulations on the card as well. For us, a lot on their show actually, but for ours, there's a lot of stipulations. Go through our Discord. You can see the link down below to know how they work. Like a Hell in a Cell is double negative. A hardcore is negative. A deathmatch is like double positive. It's a lot. Like I even got some of that wrong, but go check it out because it matters. Submission matches matter. The I Quit match, your 1-pointer is your most important. So go check those out in our Discord as well. But CT, are you ready to run down this card? Because we don't have any matches to announce for this, thankfully. It's just a rundown of our SummerSlam card. So, do you want to dive in here? And
I can't wait.
I want to get your picks. I'm curious on this.
Yeah, we'll see if normally if myself or Beer Me are better at predicting this. So we'll run the numbers, but for sure.
It is curious, yeah. But you were going to say you're curious on that, really? I interrupted you and knew that was what you were going to say. Sorry. We don't do multiple takes here. We run with it. So
it was definitely not important because I do not even remember what I was going to say. So carry it on.
SummerSlam. Okay. Can you tell that we're both kind of like, all 4 of us, and Bear Me too, actually. All of us owners are like wiped out right now. It's definitely 30 degrees Celsius August. It cooled down a bit today, thankfully, but it's definitely SummerSlam heat. We're feeling it. It's going to be a good break after this because the next show is what? Like Clash in Paris at the end of August?
The weekend before is Forbidden Door, and I want to say Heat Wave is the pay-per-view.
So, we're into the 20th of August. So, like, we got a show this weekend, and then more than 3 whole weeks in between. Not that we don't like it,
which also means
like we need to breathe in between. But yeah,
also means this is the go-home show for Forbidden Door. So, like, I don't know if anything possibly.
Hey.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that
if someone's going to show up,
Right, like, who knows?
It'd be here. And hey, speaking of Forbidden Door, do you want to speak on that or want to talk about that afterwards?
I mean, I can quickly mention it because I am in like the trenches right now. As far as well, that's funny on the show.
You didn't even mean that pun. Good lord.
But I'm in the trenches right now of planning for Forbidden Door. But obviously, every year we go as big as we possibly can for Forbidden Door. If you are someone who has friends in another league, if you are maybe someone from another league, just checking this out, seeing how we are doing or what we are doing, feel free to contact me on Discord. I would love to set up any fun title stuff. I guess actually, even if just like in a write-up, if you hold a title somewhere else, reach out. We can work it into write-ups. I know, Scott, you love doing that, where you write in stories and other people's teams
When
and
stats
feuds
and
and
stuff get in
rivalries.
there, oh, it's my favorite.
Stats.
Yeah.
The more you give us, the more we will play with. And of course, like, again, if you have any friends or anyone you want to participate, please even just tell me and then I can reach out to them. We like for this to be very fun for everyone. So it's a lot of work. Behind the scenes, it's probably the most work we do for a show.
Yes.
Maybe outside of Mania.
And you do most of it.
Very exciting.
CT does most of it with the Forbidden Door stuff. He does these graphics too, by the way. So I keep mentioning that. You can get your flowers on this. All these graphics are by CT also. They're awesome.
All the ones that look good, yeah.
Yeah.
All the ones that look bad, we'll say GMSG did.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not here for that. He does the stats. Give him his love on the stats and the profiles also, because my God, after everything else is done, he does that for like 2 days, sometimes 2 hours, and he's done at like 4 a.m. Like, what are you doing? I had to do it. Okay, everybody's got their part. Red and I do write-ups along with CT. There's a hype video coming too for this show, so there's a lot of stuff that we do. But Forbidden Door is awesome because that literally led into like our Royal Rumble winner who won the world title at Mania. Like, that kind of came from that, right? Like, a guy came.
It wouldn't have been without it, yeah.
And then an outsider comes in and wins our Rumble and our world title at Mania. That's awesome. And I mean, James Blake before it too, right? Who's part of the roster now, came through for Forbidden Door. So it's great.
Yeah,
it's
quite
fun.
a few people have, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
It's the idea of crossing over stuff that wouldn't normally happen. The one thing we'll mention this now because it comes up all the time is if you are in other leagues with another character, we don't like the mixing of that is iffy because you're still you. Like, I get it, Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, whatever. So, like, that's a different persona for that. It's not a whole separate everything. That's a little technical thing that we have on ours. But, yeah, ask CT if they've got those questions. It's all good. But
I guess I would describe it as if, like, imagine a Wikipedia page, right? If Dude Love or Cactus Jack won a title, it'd be on Mick Foley's Wikipedia page. That is how, like, our profiles work. So, like, even if it's under a different name, it is still you. If you want it to be someone who is a completely different person who would have, like, imagine their own Wikipedia page, that is where it gets tricky. But we definitely, like, are super down to work with everyone as much as humanly possible. So, like, even if you think it wouldn't work out, reach out. Let's see if we can figure something.
Oh, there's always a way, I find. Like, it's hard to say no, even though technically, no. But it's no, but, and then we try to find something. And we usually do. We have a pretty good track record with that. Sometimes it's a straight up, no, it's not going to work, but we can do this instead. And maybe that doesn't work. I mean, I haven't watched the new Unreal show, but personalities, people not getting along, or like stuff doesn't all on the same page. I mean, yeah. I don't mean in a negative. It's more just like, yeah, everybody has their ideas. So it's very real how it kind of goes sometimes. But yeah, but let's look at SummerSlam, CT. Because we've got this booked out. I'm super happy with the card we have here. And let's dive in with the world title first off. It's my girl Red defending against Cam Popplestone. And I'm biased, but Cam gave me an awesome stat that I've included in stuff now. Cam Popplestone lost against Daisy Noel and against Halcyon for the world title. He's beaten everybody else. He's beaten every man he's faced in 2025. The only people he's lost to are 2 women, and he's facing a third for the world title. I'm like, that's an amazing stat. I'm using it.
No, that's an incredible stat.
What? Like, how did we not catch that? But
Never thought about that. Yeah.
Yep. So that's even in the hype video. Like, can he do what no one can, kind of thing? Like, I don't know who's writing that match, but we need that bit in there. But yeah. So who's your pick? Can Cam do the unthinkable? And beat a woman? Oh, bad sentence. But you know what I mean? To win the title? Or will Red win it?
Yeah, that's hard. I mean, the stat really now has me really jumping. I was going to go, like, fully, I think Cam I think he's been killing it this year with promo stuff, and it's been really fun to work even behind the scenes. And like, I remember just talking about like the heel turn at Mania, and it was so good. And then all the title stuff that came after that. I mean, it's been fantastic.
Yep.
I really want Cam to win. No offense, Fred. I really want Cam to win.
No, yeah.
But I mean, it's a woman. I guess now I do have to go Red. I'll be in agreement, I assume, with you that I think Red is going to retain.
Yeah.
Statistically.
Well, let's go to my match. You're going to like the stat on this one. Watson rules. I am defending the Canadian title against James Blake. I myself have said on this show probably 100 times, literally, that James Blake's the best world champion we've ever had. And I'm defending the Canadian title against him. I'm 0-4 at SummerSlam. There's only 4 people that are 0-4 at SummerSlam, and I'm one of them. I've never won at SummerSlam, and I'm facing James Blake to defend my title. I'm in trouble, but I'm going for myself. But this is not a good match for me. This is one where it's like, oh, he can win, is for me after 5 years of this stuff. But oh boy.
I mean, what a win if you do. I think there's a real argument that Blake is like probably one of the best like superstars in our kayfabe that we've like ever had, right? Like a 3-time world champ, won the Rumble. Like he's done everything you could do. I'm gonna go Blake.
He's slipping a little late. That's why I'm kind of.
That is true. That is true. But he has looked strong like recently. I also just think like statistically, if you bet against Blake, I think you lose more than you win. So I'll go Blake.
True. That's true. I mean, like even Blake on a slide, again, no pun there with the CT slide from history, but Blake on a slide is still better than most. So it's like, oh shit. Okay. Let's go to the tag titles. You're in this one, CT. You and Luke Gray defending against the Kings of the Ring. It's also the tournament final. Now, I didn't look up this stat, but we haven't had the titles defended in our tournaments before, right? Or we have?
This is the first time.
Okay. You've gone all the way. So you could set the record then and retain all the way through, or not. Or the Kings of the Ring, who I think they're 2-time champs. They could become 3-time champs, which is a record. Sheriff Dog had it 3 times, but no team has 3 times. And this is a rivalry, you and FBU, that goes back literally like 5 years. So I'm leaning towards you guys. I want you guys to run the table. But again, this is a toss-up, really, when you look at the odds of it, I feel. How do you feel on this one?
Look, we did it at Money in the Bank. We retained against the Kings of the Ring. I for sure thought we were not going to win that match, but we won it. Unlike some people on this podcast, and this is why I'm happy I'm on here, I'm not going to show a bias like 2 other hosts who are normally on here. I'm going to say we're going to retain because we're the better team. It's not anything having to do with bias. But no, I mean, Gold Rush, not to put ourselves over, we're killing it.
Yep.
FBU, I think this is a great match. I mean, what a moment either way. But no, I think we're going to retain.
It's hard to bet against Bash, and it's hard to bet against Nerd, no matter who the opponents are.
Yeah,
like that's right. But you guys might have their number now. You might have it. Like it's finally happening. So yeah.
Yeah, no, finally happening. If you look at my records, like definitely they can beat me any night. Like that's not the question. But again, we did beat them at Money in the Bank. So yeah.
Well, let's look over at the American title. Aiden Mack, the new champion, is defending against JJ Rocky, X, and Supreme Rock, who won the Best of 5 series 3-5. He came back, I believe, from an 0-2 deficit and won 3 in a row, and he's earned his way in here into an Ultimate X match, which is, I didn't realize, a tradition because we had one of these last year at SummerSlam, also Ultimate X. So it seems like this is we did. This is like our Slammiversary, I guess. We're just doing it every time. Ultimate X match, Aiden, JJ, X, and Supreme Rock. Aiden just won it from Jimis G. He did win the Euro contendership, but then lost to Atlas. I don't think he's losing this. It is tricky, though, with like 12 matches on the card. It's a lot. This could end, even if he has good picks. JJ might get him in the right order, right, and it's over. But I think Aiden's going to retain here. What do you got?
It's hard. I mean, I think Aiden winning would be cool, but I also look at the other 3 guys here, and I'm like, I don't think any of them are yet to win a title here. I don't think any of them have done that. So I think it would be a great moment for any of them to win. I think that would be a real feel-good moment. So I don't know. After that birthday win, I think I'm leaning JJ. Yeah. I really think it's his time. Actually, he has been American champion.
He was
before.
American champion, but that was like 2 years ago, maybe 3.
It was a while ago.
When we've got 5 years of history, it starts getting weird. Like, oh God, that was like COVID was
No, it really does.
Like, oh God. Like, oh man. So
Yeah, I mean, if you beat Beer Me, I think that says
yes,
something about your skill at that point. And JJ just did that, so I think I'm gonna go JJ. But like,
sounds good.
I would love just in our Discord, we were just talking with X, and he was like, I've accepted. I'm never gonna win a title. This is not my thing. And I'm like, I don't know.
That's
And
it
he could
then.
just win here. Like he could
I
just do
want
it.
that.
So
Yeah, I feel like Pushino. Did he win last year at SummerSlam? I forget, but that's kind of where he kind of came out of nowhere and it's like,
Yeah,
oh god, he won
did.
it and then kept it for a while. So that has that same feel. I would love Supreme Rock to come out of nowhere too. Not out of nowhere.
Oh,
He
yeah.
won a best of 5, but like keep that train going, right? So yeah.
No, it'd be awesome.
Well, let's keep going through. It's your favorites and mine. It's actually funny this time to not say that to Bear Me. The Must See Good Guys. Speaking of Bear Me, it's Bear Me Jesus and the GMSG versus Chilltown. Hiroshi Moses, who is Mr. Money in the Bank, who didn't cash it in NXT, which shocked me, as well as Ralentando. And this one's tough. It is 2 former tag champion teams. I don't think they faced each other, though. Or I know GMSG was looking at those stats. They may have. I
don't think they
don't.
ever faced 2-on-2, but they did face
No.
in the chamber when Chilltown took the titles and ended their huge reign.
That's right. That's right. So this is kind of like to settle the score and whatnot. I am leaning towards FBU, the Must Be Good Guys. I normally do pick them just because, I don't know, one of them beat me 15 times. But I just got a feeling for those guys on this one. So they normally do better on the bigger cards, I feel, and SummerSlam with a lot of matches benefits them. NXT, they fumble. So I'm leaning on the bigger one that's more for them.
All the logic, like, is to all the stats, everything brain wise, definitely leans Must See Good Guys for me. But I know Ralentendo will be there live. Like, I know that
yeah.
passion. Like, he really wants this win. He's really into this match. I'm gonna go Chilltown. They did take the titles. Like, that would be a big moment. That'd be a huge win for the team. Mr. Money in the Bank could end SummerSlam as world champion.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chilltown. But like, definitely this is a close one.
Yeah, and I like the idea, like, if Chilltown, because they did win the titles in the chamber, but beating the former champions straight up is also, like, that's a matter-of-fact statement also. So I like that. Let's keep going through. We've got a last man standing death match. Mark Harper versus Orstella. And I'm not sure which way to go on it. I keep leaning towards Harper. I mean, world champ for a day, but still world champ. But Orstella, just can't count him out. I'm torn on this one, but I'm leaning Harper on it. How about you?
Also torn, but leaning Orstella. I mean, Orstella is definitely, I think, is fired up and has to be, right? He was
Yes.
in this faction, and then he was in this tag team for the last year. He's really dedicated his time towards teamwork and towards those stories. All kind of fell apart recently. This is kind of his first time standing alone in quite a while. I think he's going to be motivated and get the win. I mean, I think some people forget, because he's done so much tag stuff, how good Orstella can be in singles action. Granted, Harper also can be former world champion in his own right, but I think this is going to be Orstella.
I don't think he caught it when you said it, but he's standing on his own. It's a last man standing. I think he might have swayed
Oh my
me
god!
towards Stella.
Oh my god!
See, I can pick up on stuff like that. It's fun. But really, like that's, we didn't plan that. You said it and I caught it. We made that story without thinking that. Like, God, like that. There you go. That's in the write up. Like that's how we operate.
Yeah,
here.
never.
That's how we do it. It's
So
like,
good.
oh man, like if he wins it, that's part of like the celebration write up. Like But yeah, I think I'm swayed toward Orstella. But it's like 51-49. Like I can see going either way. But I like Orstella for that one. I want Orstella to win. I don't know if he will, but I want that based on that. Let's keep going. We're not biased. Gold Rush, CT, your boys, Will Colt, and I almost said TJP. God damn it. Atlas Kiyama.
I'm sure she would love that.
The FPL European Grand Prix champion versus the Roundtable, Captain Krulix Blackwell and Jackson Myrtle, who, by the way, I love that you put them, it's Taker, Triple H, both in biker gear. I love that for the graphic. It's like, yeah. I've been leaning towards Gold Rush on this one the whole time. Just Atlas is champ, right? And Will Colt is damn good. So you got good stable.
Will Colt's also a champ. I think
just took him off of me. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
8 days, whatever. It's fine.
Of course, with no bias, I'm also going to go Gold Rush here. We're killing it. Step up Roundtable. We would love to have some competition.
This is that moment.
So far, they are not delivering. Yeah,
but this is the kind of thing where it's like, oh man, it seems like they'll run away with it. Yeah, well, when they don't, now what? Like sometimes that's the booking. And Roundtable, like, don't knock them. They could absolutely win this one. I feel like Gold Rush is on a roll. Like I almost said on a rush for the pun. God, we're fried. It's 30 degrees. Let's keep going. I Quit submission match. Eli versus Mark Steele. So this was a team that broke up and, things got nasty. Obviously, to get us to an I Quit submission match, I kind of lean towards Mark more on this one, but that's only because Eli's the one that turned, so it feels like the other guy should kind of get up on him. But I always want the person who does that turn to get that win, and I feel like it's a little flat when they don't. So I'm going to go with Eli based on that, but I kind of feel like Mark might take it. Who have you got?
Obviously, completely in kayfabe, no hate to the real people.
Oh,
Cannot wait for Mark Steele to kick this kid's ass.
Yeah.
This kid turned on him, has made his life hell, has been just constantly poking at him for a year. Cannot wait for Mark Steele to make Eli tap out on that ring.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, not just that. Say I quit.
Exactly. Yeah, even better.
He's got to make him say I quit. If anybody will watch Bloodsport, he has to say Matei. It's no, he can beat him. No, he has to make him say I quit. It's it's such an indignancy. It's great.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah.
It's so good. Okay. Yeah. God. Again, we didn't think of this. You like to talk a lot? Say these words. Oh, right.
Oh.
It's a good thing we haven't done all the write-up yet.
Yeah. Right.
We have Catharsis, who I apologize in the hype video. I simply said Haley Blackbriar and Kyer. I forgot the tag name. Catharsis, which is, I like these kind of names. Infinity, Gold Rush. I like that kind of team name. That's something I like a lot right now. Hell's Kitchen's a fun-ass name, though, too. Catharsis versus Hell's Kitchen. Mac and Cheese versus Lucifer, excuse me. As my phone updates and blooms through, people heard that recording. Forgive that. Catharsis versus Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen just came off. 2 weeks ago, they were Trios champions. The belts have bounced twice since then, so sorry, guys. I couldn't hold it, but I'm leaning towards Catharsis because I like Kyer's refound focus. I like Haley's absolute refound focus. I'm leaning towards them, but Hell's Kitchen's hard to bet against. But the Monkey Bong Hot Train kind of faltered. This could be where they turn it around, but I got Catharsis. Who have you got?
Yeah, I mean, the new team is always really appealing to go with.
Yeah.
And I have history of both these teams. And I think, I know both are going for tag gold in the future, hopefully, as the tag champs and hopefully still tag champs. I'm going to go with Hell's Kitchen, though, because I know especially Luke and myself, at Mania, we obviously had the story with Hell's Kitchen, hit Lucifer with a car. We lost that match at Mania. I know we've been, obviously, in this tournament and stuff busy, but we've been looking for that title match with Hell's Kitchen. I think they're going to pull it off. But that new team is, so appealing. I mean, Haley especially, would not be shocked if they just win. Would not be shocked at all.
And it's not officially number one contenders, but, hey, That's big true. Win at SummerSlam goes a long way. So if it's not the number one contender, it might be, one away. And I know I say that and be like, oh, it means we're getting... No, it doesn't mean you're going to get it. But odds are. So we
have a lot of title matches.
If you lose this match, you're probably not in contention. But if you win it, it's good. Let's put it that way. But a lot of title matches...
After every big show, we have this void where we need title challengers. We have a lot of shows, one title events you can imagine every month. Oh, yeah. A win here does not hurt.
Nope,
does not hurt at all.
If it's not at Forbidden Door, or not Forbidden Door, it's a weird one. But if it's not at All In, it's a All Out or Crown Jewel. There's suddenly a lot of shows with a lot of stuff and a defense at everyone generally. So yeah, it'll go a long way. So keep that in mind, guys. It's good. It's good. Let's go through. We've got Detrick Cyrus versus Payne, and as I said on the hype video, it's just two veterans looking to really establish each other and go after gold again because it's been a little bit for both. Payne, I think, was Canadian champion, filled in to beat GMSG, but then dropped it back to him, so he was a two-time champ. And Detrick, I believe, was American champion. I'm normally good with stats like this, but it's been a while. But that's kind of my point. It's been a while. So this is a big opportunity for both guys, and I'm kind of leaning on Detrick. I feel like he's been kind of pulling it, but Payne's been very good, too. That's another toss-up, but I'm leaning Detrick.
This might be the hardest match on this card to call.
Purely,
both of these guys are in such similar positions where I feel like they've been just fingertips away from that main event, from that world title. Yeah. And this is such a good match, I think. And these are two of my favorite characters in the FPL. This is it's obviously prediction leagues and, it's not a full production, but this is one where almost the fan in me comes out and I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to see these two go at it. I will slightly go Payne just because I think he's had more title success recently.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
But this is a really, this is like 51-49 for me.
It's like when Bear Meal announced a match and he'd be like, "Ooh, that's a good match. I want to see
Yeah,
that."
exactly.
It's like, yeah. I'm like, then I realize I'm writing it, but I want to see it. Yeah, that feeling is really good for that. Yeah, I like that. All right, who we have next? We have Daisy Noel. I was a Daisy Monroe, but hear me out. Daisy Noel and Jonathan Monroe, the team without a team name, and they're specifically doing that until they figure one out, which I like, versus Light of the Cult, the single tag team that has come oh so close, oh so many times, but can't quite win those titles. I'm picking them to win because I feel like they're going to. And I never bet against Daisy. Anybody who watches this knows that. So that's a big, big bet by me. I'm not betting on the favorite here, but I'm betting on the long shot. I'll try to make some money on that kind of thing, but I'm betting on those guys. The feeling there, like you said with the last match, it's these guys just on the cusp. You look at the ones who've hit there. You and Luke got those tag titles. You've been trying to get those for like 3 years. Luke forever. And X might be going there. Cam is still in the world title picture. Like, they're able to claw there. I feel Light of the Cult will be getting there. Like, they're tenacious. They're always close, is my thought. So I'm hoping for that. And they've both been close to the European title, too. It's like, it's almost heartbreaking. But yeah. I'm picking them. That's the sentimental favorite on that one. It might not be a safe bet, but I'm going gutsy. How about you?
So very similar to when I predict real wrestling, sometimes you use logic and like, oh, I'm going to pick the heels here because I think the faces are going to win later. One of the reasons I picked Hell's Kitchen is because I think the new team of Daisy and Monroe are going to win this match. I think Light of the Cult, I agree with everything you said. But Daisy's a former world champion this year. Yep. Monroe has been killing it. Just like one of those guys, just like is so close to winning a title. It's only a matter of time.
And it's not even been a full year for him, right? Like it's
no, I don't think it's been at all.
Yeah. Like it was the fall, I think. It was crazy.
Yeah. No, he's pretty new. But like this team is one that like it's fun in their faces and it's great, but like I think they could do some really serious damage in this tag team division. I think it's only a matter of time if they stick together that they win those titles. I think this is going to be a big start for them.
And that's you saying that as the tag champions currently.
Yeah.
That's you know what's up. So yeah, like it's the bias is out. You're just like, oh, they're a threat to me. So yeah. Speaking of threats to me, or this could be me if I get past Blake, this isn't number one contender, but it may as well be. Watson Rules match. Monkey Bong versus Rab versus Scherf Dog. Monkey Bong was on the Summer of Monkey, who had the Triad titles and was coming after me and going after the world title, and he's not quite there. But nobody could stop him till Three-Way did. Rab won the NAC and fell like all others, going 0-4 against the Canadian champion. Someone's got to go for the American CT. And then Scherf Dog, record 3-time tag champ, who also now wants to go singles and has been targeting the Canadian championship and me. I'm in trouble again if I can make it past Blake. I got a feeling Scherf Dog maybe on this one. But Rab loves Watson Rules. But Monkey Bong might be, like, this might be a rebound time. I don't know, but I'm leaning Scherf on that.
This one's heartbreaking because all three like genuinely want this so bad. Like all three have communicated they want this. They want this title. They all have momentum.
Yeah.
I hope you retain also against Blake just because like any of these three versus you specifically is great. You have great history with Scherf. Just faced Rab. Monkey has been like on your tail literally for months.
I didn't even mention Scherf was the reason the wedding got attacked. Like
exactly.
Like that's not even that's so past of stuff. But yeah.
I'm gonna go with Rab. I mean, he won it literally, basically, for him, a Watson Rules tournament on that side of the bracket.
Yep.
And I think sometimes, because he was just the challenger, sometimes those are the people you overlook the most because you're like, oh, you just kind of did the title match. It's going to be someone new. No, I think Rab takes that. But like, this is a really good match.
Again, Watson Rules on a 12-match card. Those bonuses don't matter.
Yeah.
He's got to be good. And he's been good, so purely he's good at those matches. He's better at NXT, he admits, but we'll see. Let's see, what is next? We have a 2025 Tournament of Killers qualifying match, which was fun because that's how we announced it. It is Bane the Bissa versus Kevin Dynamite versus Hunter Williams. And I could see all three of these in that tournament, but we'll only have one. I'm biased on Bane, but no offense, I'm going Hunter. I think Hunter, it's again, like others have said, like, it's time. And he's going for it. So I'm picking Hunter on that one. No offense, Kevin. I didn't mention you there at all. But I think Hunter's on this one. How about you?
Not to knock on wood. I hope this doesn't like put out in the universe anything bad that we're both going to go Hunter. But I am going to pick Hunter also. he's been so motivated recently.
Yeah.
I love his story and his character work. Again, another guy who is just so close, I feel like, to winning a title.
Yep.
I think he would kill it in this tournament. No offense, Bane and Dynamite, like both fantastic. Maybe still in the tournament. Who knows? This is like to confirm. We've not genuinely talked about the other people, so who knows?
That's true. We've
but
not done the like last chance qualifier, but maybe we do. I mean, to be fair, depends on when it happens, but you never know.
That's true. We don't know. But I'm gonna go Hunter. Like I feel like this is Hunter's time.
Yeah, right. Now, do you think he's going to go all the way in the tournament? Are we going to predict that right now? Not even knowing anybody else?
I think I got to see those brackets.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised.
He could.
All the same. Like,
I mean, what a great story.
That's
if he
my
wins
feeling on it. Like
his way in, like,
yeah,
that's good.
Like, yeah, he wins his way in and goes all the way. And then what's the winner get? I forget. Is it an American shot or
an American title match?
Ooh,
yeah,
he can go all the way and take that.
But also, the American champion will be in the tournament if we, assuming we still do that.
More than likely, yes.
That could be interesting. They could beat the champion and still lose and get a future match, or maybe the champion wins and then chooses. Like, who knows, right?
I like it. Let's look at the Stadium Stampede Hardcore match. It is Team Hardcore, and this is always tricky for me to get the names right, so let's see here. It's Matt Zion, Eddie Chairshot Wood, the Arbiter, and Pushino versus Monster Mash. The 4-person Monster Mash, which is El Cid, Memories, Boonjaw, and Wookie.
Boom.
It's tricky when I don't have the actual names. I'm like, that's Mortis. No, it's Boonjaw. Actual names go into my head. I mean, Monster Mash seems like the one that should win this because they're the monsters, but that's Team Hardcore. It's a hardcore. I'm leaning on the Hardcore squad a little bit on this one. Their disorganized chaos is what will give them the win, I feel like, storyline-wise. Also, it's Matt Zan, a 12-match card. I don't bet against Matt when he has a lot to work with. I'm picking that side.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I mean, I think Team Hardcore have had, obviously, a really great few months. Eddie Chairshot Wood, former Canadian champion, as you know, Pushno, former American champion. Arbiter's been really fired up, and then Zion just, again, on these big shows, very, very dangerous. I wouldn't want to face him here, so we'll see.
He'll put 12 on Cody and like, okay, he won. Well, that's 12.
Yeah.
In a hardcore match, it's your negatives count against you. So if he put 12 on Cody and got it wrong, ooh, that's negative 12. So it could go either way. Him in a hardcore match is interesting, but I think that's still my sway on that. No offense to the other 7 competitors, but Matt Zion sways me on that because he does not calculate. He does 12, 11, 10, 9. That's all he does, and it's dangerous, and you can't account for it. So be ready. There you go. And then this is our other tradition, the 4-way to open SummerSlam with kind of newcomers, but also like up-and-comers kind of thing, like off of the main or off the pre-show card. It's 3J Platinum, the Gaffer, Omega G, and Papa Snooch. Omega G is the only newcomer in that one. The rest are all veterans, don't get me wrong. But it's like, this is a showcase match where someone can step up. And I'm kind of leaning towards 3J Platinum because he's been killing it out of nowhere. Just really, really well. So I'm going 3J on that.
Yeah, maybe our most random tradition, just being honest. Like, I don't know where this came from, but we do this every single year. Yeah. I think 3J is a good pick. I will say, though, Papa Snooch had not won a match all of 2025. His last one was World's End 2024. But then at Slammiversary, he did get the win against Starzy. He broke, I mean, what is this? It is a 16-match losing streak. I think it's time. Yeah. But I think it's time for a new streak to start. I think he's done sliding. I think it's time for him to win this and just start the momentum, build him back up.
I like it. And then the kickoff, I don't even think there's going to be stuff on the kickoff. Everything's probably a main show match at this point because everybody's pretty much booked with 15 matches. But anybody that has not been mentioned, put your picks in. I know Theodore Geisel's back in our Discord. If you put your picks in, you will have a match on the card. So make sure you get your picks in. Again, the picks page is right here. It is Saturday. The deadline is Saturday, August 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern. 2, that's right. 2 p.m. Eastern. The picks page is there right now. It's Wednesday night. Go put your picks in there as you're watching Dynamite. It is 9 o'clock. Dynamite's whatever happening right now. Impact tomorrow. SmackDown Friday. Maybe you want to wait till that to put your picks in. I don't know. But you can put them in right now. The deadline is, again, 2 p.m. I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. 2 p.m. Saturday. So if you're coming in at 4 o'clock, you're too late, and it's a main show. So please, please, please get your picks in. We don't want you to miss this one. It is a main show. It matters. And everybody saw their matches, so it's all good there. But that's all we got, CT. I think there's nothing else really to say because we got 3 or 4 weeks after that of like relaxing, even though it's working on Forbidden Door. Don't get me wrong, but anything else you want to throw out here before we go?
Just get picks in, even just get them in early. You can always change them if you
Yes.
really need to. So like just get them in so I'm not stressing out like 10 a.m. my time on Saturday going, oh my gosh, where is the Arbiter, right? Like what's
Yes.
happening? Just get them in.
That is a good idea. Get them in, and then if something changes after SmackDown, you can change them. Because then at least you're not no-showing. At least you got something in, right?
Yes.
We'd rather that than not anything. So yeah, that would be beneficial. So that's a good idea. But yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. This again is the Frontline Prediction League, Frontline League over on X, Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And you can go through that Discord, through that link into our Discord. Again, there's live event chat for Impact tomorrow. I meant to say Dynamite tonight. Haha. The picks page is there. The booking page is also there. The results for the past, everything is also in there as well. The hype video will be there. The live event chat is there. There's a lot of stuff in there. We do appreciate it. It is a lot of fun. And we love the people in there, and it's awesome. It's great. So I'll leave that. Unless you have anything else you want to say, CT?
Keep an eye out for the survey coming out after SummerSlam, as we always do, but I'm sure you're going to plug that on Trenches.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, everyone, for making it another half a year. After WrestleMania, it's always exciting to get into a new arc, and then all of a sudden we're here at SummerSlam. So thank you, everyone who's made it so fun and so rewarding. I think this is one of our better SummerSlam cards, and it's wild thinking, like, not to scare anyone. Obviously, Survivor Series is coming up, but like, we're not that far away from the road to WrestleMania again, which is crazy, but should be fun.
WrestleMania was a month ago in my brain. It was not.
Mm-hmm.
It was much more than that. And then before you know it, you're going to blink and you're going to be at Survivor Series. By the way, CT's going to be at Survivor Series.
Oh, that's true. I will, yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. The theming for that's going to be whatever he wants because he's going. So yeah. I got all out at least in Toronto, but we're all good. But yeah, we'll call it there, guys. Thanks again, everybody. Again, Frontline League on X. Go through all that to get your picks in. Please get your picks in for that one. We do want you there Saturday, 2 p.m., August 2nd. And yeah, thanks again, everybody. Have a good night.